Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hope you all must be doing good. Let's start today's class. So, co-host, can I have a student to mic, please?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. I'm going to call G270.
G270.
Open your mic, please. G270. Okay, I'm going to call G233.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam warahmatullah. She is G270.
Assalamu alaikum, G270. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good too. Jazakallah for asking. Let's start with prayers. So, can you recite Tabbas?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
One more time, please.
أعوذ بالله من أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Translation.
I seek refuge with Allah from Satan the rejected.
Jazakallah, very well recited. And can you read this white area as well?
Why are recite the Waldu?
Why we recite Tabbas before reciting Quran? So the answer is?
Allah tells us in chapter 16 verse 99, and when the recites Quran, seek refuge with Allah from Satan the rejected.
Jazakallah. Let's do Tasmiyah as well.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Translation.
In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful.
And reciting Bismillah before every deed invokes the blessing of Allah upon that deed. It is sunnah to recite it before every good deed. So that's why we always recite Tasmiyah before Quran. Okay, so now read this prayer as well, which is related. Okay.
Rabbi zidni ilma.
Okay, one more time, please, after me. Rabbi zidni ilma. Translation.
Oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge.
Very well. Okay, and so now this prayer is from chapter 20, verse 136, and chapter 20 is Surah Taha. Okay, Jazakallah, G270 for coming on mic. Okay, so let's remind ourselves for etiquettes, for class etiquette. So you must be in wuzu or ablution, wear clean clothes, head should be covered, and try to arrive early and sit in a quiet place. Parent must be present and use your correct ID. So correct ID is really important. We are not going to call any student with incorrect ID, okay? So today's class schedule is that we will do a rule of Ya Madhya for 20 minutes. Then we will recite or practice the prayer from Quran. Then we will learn a mispronounced letter, which is today we will learn about Hamza. And then we will do commandment. And then we will conclude, inshallah. Okay, so we already did the assembly, so let's move on to rule. So today we are going to learn about rule for Ya Madhya. So Ya Madhya, it comes under normal elongation. So normal elongation in Arabic, it is known as Al-Madul Asli. So mad is elongation, right? So mad is an Arabic word. It means lengthen or prolong. So elongation means mad and normal means asli. So in Arabic, the term is being used for normal elongation is madde asli. So there are three letters known as haruful mad. So mad means prolonging something. So haruful mad, which helps to in prolonging the certain situation, right? So letters of prolongation or haruful mad. So ya is one of them. Haruful mad cause prolonging of sounds when they come after certain strokes. So today we are just covering one letter. There are three letters of prolongation, but today we are covering just one. So yamad, which is known as yamad. So here you can see it's a short vowel stroke kasra, right? So short stroke of kasra is always for one count. But here another letter which is ya and having sukoon over it. So ya sakin. But when they comes together means the stroke, the kasra is followed by ya sakin, short stroke of kasra followed by letter ya sakin. Then this ya is known as ya madya or ya mad. Means now this letter is behaving as a letter of elongation. So look the difference. This letter is just a ya sakin, but it becomes ya madya when it's preceded by a short vowel kasra. So this situation, in this particular situation, this ya is known as ya mad, and it helps to prolong the previous sound of this kasra bearing letter, right? So ya mad causes the sound to prolong for 2 counts. So this situation becomes a normal elongation. Okay. So this stroke is just a short vowel. This letter is just a letter. But when they comes together in this situation, this becomes normal elongation. And in this certain situation, this ya, the letter ya is known as ya madya. So let's practice for ya madya. Co-host, can I have a student?
G273.
Assalamu alaikum, G273.
Assalamu alaikum. Can you open your mic, please? G273.
G273, are you there?
G247. Next one is going to be G247.
G247.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, G247. How are you doing?
Good, I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good too. So did you get the concept of ya madya?
Yes.
Okay. So here, in this word, can you identify where is the letter ya sakin?
Raya. Near the noon and the ta.
Between ta and noon. Very good. So, and it has sukoon over it?
Yeah.
And it's preceded by a kasra bearing letter, which is ta.
Yeah.
So, does it come under the definition of ya madya?
Yeah.
Very good. So, how much you're supposed to prolong it?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. Okay, very well done. Now read this word.
Utina.
Very good. So you prolonged all the vaw, ya, and alif for 2 counts, right?
Yes.
Very good. Read the other word as well.
Uzina.
Very good. So we have learned that there are 3 letters of elongation, and vaw sakin, ya sakin, and alif all comes under that category. And here in these examples, all of them are present. So let's remind ourselves again for Ya Madhya. So Ya Madhya is always preceded by a consonant carrying the stroke of kasra. Right? Jazakallah G247.
Jazakallah.
G co-host, can you call out another student, please?
G304.
G304. Assalamu alaikum, G304.
Walaikum assalam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good as well. Thanks for asking.
Okay, Jazakallah. Did you find everything understandable?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, can you read these two words? Very good. Now read this word.
Sinina.
Very good. So, what is the difference between this na and this ni?
We pronounce the one at the end for 1 second, and we pronounce the one in the middle for 2 seconds.
Very well done. Very well explained. Jazakallah G304.
Can my sister have a go?
Okay, can you please
I-
tell me
Is
her
there ID 305?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Jazakallah.
G305? Assalamu alaikum G305.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Jazakallah for asking. Okay, can you please read this one?
The
Good. So what's the difference between these two?
first one is prolonged for 2 seconds, and the second one is only for 1 second.
Okay, and can you name them as well?
Ya Madhya.
Okay, so here this letter is Ya Madhya, but the term is normal elongation. Okay, so this is normal elongation and this one is short vowel, right? Because this one is representing a mad. So mad comes under the term is normal elongation or madde asli, and this one is short vowel or just a harakat. Okay, so what can you read these two words again? Good, very good. So now what's the difference in between?
One's normal elongation and one is a long vowel.
Very good. And in the reading there is no difference, both of them should be prolonged for how much count?
3 seconds.
Very good. So term is different and writing style is different, but the reading procedure is reading time is same for both of them. Jazakallah G305. Co-host, can we have another student,
Yes,
please?
next one is going to be G310.
G310. Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah for asking. Can you read this word?
Yes.
Very good. One more time. Your voice was like
Tajri.
good. Read this one as well.
Allazina.
This one.
Shadidun.
Very good. And can you identify this ya?
Shadidun.
Very good. But can you identify this letter ya over here? What is the name of this ya?
1 second, sorry.
Can I call the other student? Because it's very noisy behind.
Yes, sorry. My brother's gone now.
Okay, that's good.
Shadidun.
Okay, now just tell me that what this ya is known as. When the ya sakin is preceded by a kasra bearing letter, this ya is
You're
known
meant to join it together.
Yes, we prolong it for 2 counts, and this ya is known as ya madhya.
Ya Madhya.
Now, letter of elongation. Right? Jazakallah G310.
You're
Jazakallah.
welcome. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz for now.
Yeah.
G, can we have other student?
Yes, I can call the other student, but can we ask them to sit on a quiet place, please? Because this is not nice when we are reading Quran and it's noisy background.
Yes, it's a request from for everyone that please avoid to sit in a quiet place so we can avoid the background noises and everyone can listen clearly.
Okay, next student is going to be G233.
G233, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good too. Did you find everything understandable?
Yeah.
Very good. So can you read this word?
Wanusuki.
Very good. Next one.
Wamahyaya.
Very good. So is this ya is a Yamadia?
No,
Very good. And what about this one?
it is a Yamadia.
And can you explain the reason?
Because it has a kasra at the back and
Very
it has
good.
a
So it's
sukun.
preceded by a kasra bearing letter. Very good. Very well explained. Jazakallah G233.
I think there is a sibling as well.
G233, do you have any sibling with you?
G234.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. G234. Are you G234?
Yes.
No.
No?
Yes.
So where is your sibling then? There is two numbers on your,
Okay.
next to your name. G233 and G234.
So G234, if you want to read, then come on to mic. Otherwise, we can call someone else.
Okay, G229.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum G229.
229, yes.
Assalamu alaikum G229. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Jazakallah for asking. Did you find everything understandable?
Yes.
Very good. So can you read this word, please?
Okay. Buzakikum.
One more time.
Yuzakikum.
Okay. So here we have a mushaddad letter. So just press on it. Yuzakkikum.
Muzakikum.
No, beta, first letter is ya. So Yuzakkikum.
Yuzakikum.
Very good. And where is Yamadia?
Next to the ka.
Very good. So this ya is Yamadia because it's preceded by a kasra bearing letter. Although this letter has two signs, but it has kasra as well, right?
Yes.
Now read the other one as well.
Fi him.
Very good. Focus on this sign.
Fayuwafihim.
Very good. Jazakallah G229.
Jazakallah.
And I have dropped the attendance link in the chat. So please mark your attendance.
Yes.
G, can you please call another student?
G229.
G229 just did.
I just did.
Oh, okay. Sorry. G286.
G286. Assalamu alaikum, G286.
I am on mute, as you can see.
G286. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum
How are you
assalam.
doing? How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah. Mashallah, I do very well.
That's great. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Can you find everything understandable?
Yes.
Okay. Can you read it for me?
Al-Fatihina.
Very good. Next one as well.
Al-Wa. Al-Warisina.
Okay. So this vowel is also followed by haruf mad.
Warisina.
Very good. One more time. We overlapped our voices.
Al-Warisina.
Very well done. Jazakallah. Jazakallah to G286.
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I'm sorry. So let's revise today's concept. Today we have learned about normal elongation, which is happened due to letter ya, right? So normal elongation is also known as madde asli, and in Arabic, mad is refers as to lengthen or prolong. So there are three letters known as haruful mad. So there are three letters which helps to prolong the short vowels. So these letters are known as letter of prolongation, and in Arabic haruful mad, right? So haruful mad cause prolonging of sounds when they come after certain stroke. So for ya madya, or when we are talking about the letter ya, it becomes a letter of elongation when it's preceded by a kasra bearing letter. Okay, so kasra followed by ya, this the both becomes under the normal elongation. So yesterday you have practiced about alif madya. So alif becomes alif madya when the blank alif is preceded by a fatha bearing letter, right? And ya madya becomes ya madya when it's preceded by a kasra bearing letter. So alif after fatha or ya sakin after a kasra, this situation is known as, these both are known as normal elongation. And haruful mad make the sound of the short stroke prolonged to 2 counts. So this one is a short stroke. When it's followed by a madhya letter, it's become normal elongation. This is a short stroke. When it's followed by a madhya letter, it becomes a normal elongation, and we are supposed to stretch it for 2 counts. Right? Jazakallah, everyone. Let's move on to today's prayer. So today's prayer is it's a Quranic prayer. It's refers at Prophet the prayer of Prophet Moses alayhi salam. Co-host, can I have a student on mic, please?
G228.
G228. Assalamu alaikum. G228.
Alaikum.
Walaikum assalam warahmatullah. Would you like to read by yourself, or you want me to lead?
I can do it myself.
Okay, go ahead, please.
رب اشرح لي ويسر لي ويسر لي أمري.
Okay, do one more. Let's start together. Okay, follow me, please. Rabbi.
ربي
So it's mushaddat letter, so press on it. Okay. Now we have to connect it. Now we will do the first two words. Rabbishrah.
ربي اشرح
Try to make this sound from your throat. Rah.
ربي اشرح
Good. Rabbishrah li
ربي اشرح لي
sadri
صدري
wayassir li
ويسر لي
amri
أمري
wahlul uqda
واحلل عقدة
عقدة من لساني. One more time. Here we need to do kunna sound, okay? واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي. Let's do the translation as well. Can you read this in the translation?
My Lord, open out for me my breath and easier for my task, and loose the knot of my tongue, that they may understand my speech, and grant me a helper from my enemy.
Jazakallah, Jazakallah G228. G, can we have another student, please?
G306.
G306. Assalamu alaikum, G306.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam warahmatullah. G, can you read this prayer, recite this prayer, or you want me to lead?
Can you lead?
Yeah, sure. Rabbish rahli
Rabbish Rahli
sadri
Sadri
wa yassir li amri.
wa yassir li amri.
Now, can you do these two verses by yourself?
Rabbish Ali Warli
Mm-mm.
Wari
Look at this area. Sad.
Sadri
One more time.
Rabbish Ali Sadri.
Okay, after me. Rabbish rahli
Rabbish Rahli
sadri
Sadri
wa yassir li amri.
wa yassir li amri.
Right. Jazakallah G228. G, can we have another student, please?
G287.
G287. Assalamu alaikum, G287.
And lots of children keep opening their mics, so I have to, close their mics during the lesson as well.
Okay, I'm deciding them. G287.
Okay, I can try G288.
G2H8.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam, G288. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, Jazakallah for asking. Okay, do you want to read by yourself or you want me to lead?
You to lead.
Okay, so we will do these two verses, okay? Wahlul
Wahlul
uqdatam min lisani.
uqdatam min lisani.
Very good. Yafqahu
Yafqahu
qawli.
qawli.
One more time. Wahlul uqdatam min lisani.
Wahlul uqdatam min lisani.
Yafqahu qawli.
يفقهوا قولي.
Jazakallah G288. Co-host, can we have another student, please?
Okay, I can try G287 because the student keep opening the mic, so we can try if the student wants to read. G287.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam, G287. G287, can you go in a quiet place, please? Jazakallah. So G287, would you like to read by yourself or you?
Yes, please.
Okay, so read this area.
واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي.
Very well done. Can you read the whole prayer now?
Okay. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي.
Very well recited, mashallah. Now read the translation as well.
My Lord, open out for me my breast, and ease for me my task, and loose the knot of my tongue, that they may understand my speech, and grant me a helper for my family.
Jazakallah, Jazakallah G287. Very well recited, mashallah.
Jazakallah.
Let's now look for the Ya Madhya in today's prayer, okay? So, can I have another student, please?
G258.
G258, Assalamu alaikum. G258, Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam. G, did you find everything understandable today?
Yes.
Okay, so let's figure out how much Ya Madhya we have in this prayer. So here are some of them are highlighted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So do you think that there is any missing?
The one with wowdism.
Which one?
يخذو يفخر. On the fourth verse.
Here,
Yes.
this area?
Who?
Who? Okay, so we are looking for Ya Madhya, not Vaw Madhya.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think every Ya Madhya is highlighted. I was just asking for this area because it may be confusing for you guys. It's a Ya Madhya, but then it has another mad over it. So it should be prolonged for more than 3 counts. So 3 to 5. So that's why it's not comes under normal elongation. These Ya Madhyas are must be stretched for 2 counts. So these are for normal elongation. Okay, so can you read it or you want me to lead?
Can you lead, please?
Okay. Rabbi shrah li
رب اشرح لي
sadri
صدري
wa yassir li
ويسر لي
amri
أمري
wahlul
واحلل
uqdatam min lisani.
عقدة من عقدة من
Okay, let's do it bit by bit. Uqdatam.
عقدة
So here we have mim mushaddad, so we will do gunna. We will stay on this mim sound. Uqdatam.
عقدة
And here we have noon sakin followed by a mushaddad letter. So tashdid is a stronger connecting sign. So we will ignore this noon and go for tashdid. Okay, for shadda. Millisani.
من لساني
Now full verse. Wahlul uqdatam min lisani.
وح sorry واحلل عقدة من لساني
عقدة من لساني
عقدة من لساني
يفقه قولي.
يفقه صولي
It's qaf, so قولي.
قولي
واجعل لي
واجعل لي
وزيرا من
وزيرا من
أهلي.
أهلي.
So again, just for revision purpose, that ya madhya is a sakin ya after a maksur letter. Same sound as kasra with 2 count timing. So maksur letter means the letter having kasra. So here this ya is ya madhya because it's preceded by a kasra bearing letter or a maksur letter. So kasra take 1 count time, and when it's followed by a ya madhya, then as a whole it takes 2 count time and sound remains same just like the kasra, but we need to stretch it for 2 counts. Jazakallah G258. Now we practice for we will learn for the another mispronounced letter, which is Hamza. So today we are going to practice about a mispronounced letter, which is Hamza. Right? So Hamza is also known a letter of throat, or throat in Arabic is al-halaq. So Hamza is a letter of halaq or harful halaq, right? So where and it's often replaced with ayn. So ayn, if we put fatah on Hamza and ayn, so ayn should be ayn should be pronounced from throat, the middle of throat. So ah. But Hamza is a comparatively soft sound, ah, right? So how it is pronounced? This letter originates from the bottom of throat near chest. There should be no trace of ayn sound in its pronunciation. Again, ayn and Hamza sounds like very different, but when we put any harakat or short vowel or even long vowel over them, so ayn becomes a, u, I, and Hamza sounds like a, u, e. So the difference is both are the letter of throat, but the difference is that ayn is from the middle of throat and Hamza is deep down of the throat. So for ayn letter, it's put pressure on your your exact throat area when you have some scratchy feeling. So ayn is from that area, but a is deep down from the throat. So whenever you pronounce Hamza sound with any short vowel or long vowel, just keep your throat clear, okay? Because it's coming from deep down. So it needs some space. Ah, oo, e, right? Let's practice for
Okay, next student is going to be G269.
G269. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. G269. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Did you find the difference between Hamza and Ayn?
Yes.
Okay. So can you please practice for... Oh, I'm sorry. Here you go. So you practice for, let me zoom it. Mm. Okay, can you read this?
Which one? The shaded one. Yes. Okay. Nabba'u.
It's a short vowel, so one more time.
Nabba'u.
Don't stretch. Nabba'u.
Nabba'u.
No, the same word with oin.
Nabba'u.
Okay, so try to make the difference between u and u.
Nabba'u.
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 Very good. Next one.
Yu'ma.
Okay, don't make jerk on oin. Hamza Sakin needs a jerking sound. Yu'ma.
Yu'ma.
Next one.
Yu'ma.
No, here, just make a soft jerk. Yu'ma.
Yu'ma.
Yu'ma. For oin, yu'ma.
Yu'ma.
And for Hamza, yu'ma.
Yu'ma.
Very good. Read this word.
Yu'maru.
Very good. And if you're not, stop over here.
Yu'maruna.
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 Very good. Because ru is a normal elongation and na is just a short vowel. Good. Jazakallah G269. G, can we have another student, please?
G270.
G270. Assalamu alaikum. G270. G270.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good too. Jazakallah for asking. So, did you get the difference between Hamza and Ain?
Yes.
Very good. So, read this.
Uku.
No joining, just two short vowels.
Uku.
Keep them short, just for one count.
Uku.
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 Next one.
U.
Don't join, beta. Once again.
Uku.
So, try to make it from your middle of the throat. Oh.
Uku.
Very good. Now read this word.
Ma'ukum.
Okay, so this one has Madde Kabir, so stretch it a little bit more.
Ma'ukum.
And what are you considering it? It's just a short vowel or something else? The Hamza.
Just a short vowel.
So keep it short. One more time.
Mu'ukum.
Ma'ukum.
Ma'ukum.
Very good. Read this one as well.
Tu'ukum. Tu'i.
Okay. Let's consider it again. Let's focus on the things. So, ta is followed by Hamza Sakin. Okay, when we have to join something with Hamza Sakin, we need to do with the soft jerk. So, tu. Right? And here, this waw and ya are making normal elongation. We, he. So this ya is again the ya madhya and it's preceded by a kasra bearing letter. So it will go in, it will stretch the sound of waw for two counts. We, he. Very good. One more time. Tu.
We.
Do with soft jerk. Tu.
We.
Very good. Read the next word as well.
Hamitin.
Hamiatin.
Hamiatin.
No joining. So just short vowels. Ha-mi-a-tin.
Hamiatin.
Now in a flow. Hamiatin.
Hamiatin.
Very good. Jazakallah G270. Jazakallah for coming on mic. Let's do today's commandment. So today we are going to practice this commandment, which is from the Holy Quran, chapter 2, verse, it's a part of verse 153. Can I have a student on mic, please?
G273.
Assalamu alaikum, G273.
This is the second chance for this student.
Assalamualaikum.
Yeah.
Wa alaikum assalam, G273. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, Jazakallah for asking. Okay, so did you find everything understandable today?
Yes.
The concept of Ya Madya and then the mispronounced letter, which is Hamza.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you like to read by yourself or you want me to read?
Can I read by myself, please?
Sorry again?
Can I read by myself, please?
Sure. Go ahead, please.
Washkuru li wala takfuruni.
Very good, very well recited. Translation as well?
And be thankful to me and do not be ungrateful to me.
Jazakallah G273. Can we have another student?
G305.
Assalamu alaikum, G305.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good, Jazakallah for asking. Okay, would you like to read by yourself or you want me to read?
Can you read?
Okay. Washkuru
Washkuru
li
li
wala
wala
takfuruni.
takuruni
Once again, takfuruni.
takfuruni.
Very good. Try by yourself one more time.
Washkuru li wala takfuruni.
Very good. And here, this highlighted ya is representing Ya Madya. Can you explain it why this one is Ya Madya?
It's because there's a kasra right before ya, a second ya.
Very good. So a second ya after a maksur letter, same sound as kasra with 2 count timing, right? So if we ignore this ya, then this lam is just a kasra, li. But this ya is helping it to prolong, li, right? Jazakallah G305. Can we have another student, please?
G220.
Assalamu alaikum, G220.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, I'm doing good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, Jazakallah for asking. Did you find everything understandable today?
Yes. Good.
Okay. Can you read this commandment?
Yes, I can.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Washkuru li wala takfuruni.
Very good. And can you read the translation of it as well?
And be thankful to me and do not be ungrateful to me.
Jazakallah. And can you explain this Ya Madya over here?
Yes, it's a Ya Madya because it has a letter with kasra before it.
Very good. Jazakallah G220.
Jazakallah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Can we have another student, please?
G279.
Assalamu alaikum G279.
Salam.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good, Jazakallah for asking. Can you read this verse? This commandment?
Yeah. Washkuru li wala takfuruni.
Once again, focus on this.
Washkuru li wala takfuruni.
Okay, so whenever you are reciting, try to be consistent for all kind of short vowels and for all kind of long vowels or the normal elongation. So here we have ru, li, la, ru, all are the normal elongation. So should be equivalently prolonged. And then these are ku, wa, and ni are the short vowels. So one more time, follow me. Washkuru li
Washkuru li
wala takfuruni
wala takfuruni.
Takfuruni.
Furuni.
One more time. Wala takfuruni.
Wala takfuruni.
Very good. Jazakallah G279. So it's time to conclude the class. So please try to revise all the things we done today. You can find these things on Google Drive. So today's lecture is uploaded over there, and you can revise the Ya Madhya and the prayer and commandment, and then the difference between Ain and Hamza. Beta, please, cameras are not allowed. Okay, so can I have a student to recite the concluding
Yes,
prayer?
I want to call G310, but I can't see the mic. I don't know, but the student is in the class. G310. If you can come on the mic, please.
G310?
Yes.
So I think his audio is not connected, so we can't, he or she will not be able to
Okay.
come on mic.
G287.
G287.
Sorry, I think this student has been before, so 211.
G211. Assalamu alaikum G211. Walaikum assalam. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, Jazakallah for asking. So can you recite the concluding prayer, or you want me to lead?
I can do it.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Allahumma arhamni bil-Qur'an al-Azim.
One more time and try to do nasal sound over here. Mar.
Marhamni bil-Qur'an al-Azim.
Very good.
Oh, oh Allah, have mercy on me through the Quran the Great.
One more prayer.
Can I repeat this one after you?
Okay. Waj'alhu.
Ja'al,
Waj'alhu.
ja'alhu,
Your voice is lagging. You are pronouncing this well. Waj.
waj,
Very good. Waj'alhu
waja'alhu,
li imaman wa.
imaman wa,
You missed this li. Li.
li,
Im. Good. Go.
imaman wa,
Nuran wa. Nuran wa.
wa
Hudan wa rahma.
hudan wa rahma.
Okay, so if we have to stop over a circular ta, then we can make it pronounce it as like mah, the ha sakin. And if you want to continue, you can say rahmatan. Okay, so we are going to stop over here. That's why I pronounced it wa rahma. Right?
Yeah.
Read the translation as well.
And make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Jazakallah, Jazakallah everyone. Jazakallah for joining. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.